Hey, it's Babel Flavor from Aries Fire and Co.com. I'm doing a moon sign series. First of all, you need to look at your whole birth chart to see what your personality is like, 'cause it's not just your moon sign. Um, so the moon is emotions and irrational, and um, especially in stressful or sad or mad situations, it doesn't think clearly all the time. It's how you are at home mostly. Um, And you need to look at the birth chart though to see where the moon is placed in the houses. That can give you a picture of how your personality is like and what is aspecting the moon. In the fourth house also, um, the moon is how you were raised, how your mother was toward you when you were growing up, and when you are born during the day and sun's out and everything. That's your sun time more. So that's the rational self more, all about the ego and goals and stuff. But if you're born at night, your moon sign more, that is in your birth chart, the zodiac sign that is next to it, that will show more if you're born at night, and the sun sign will. So moon in Pisces is what we're doing. Pisces is a mutable sign, ruled by Neptune and also Jupiter. Its opposite is Virgo. So Moon in Pisces is mine. Um, so they are mutable, so that's changeable. So they're adaptable, and they can change easily. Their emotions can, um, and adapt to situations easily more than some other ones could, because they're mutable sign. They're the most compassionate sign though, because they can be like all 12 zodiac signs. Um, I can't even hardly express this enough. Like, they literally can be like everybody they're around. Not just the 12 signs. I mean, whoever they're around in person at the moment, they suck up all their energy. I mean, not that they can't control their own energy, but and it can be difficult though. I mean, a good example is like, I'm writing a book about energy vampires. So your own energy is yours. That doesn't make me an energy vampire because I can suck up someone else's energy. But when an energy vampire is around me, I'm gonna feel like, not quite right as the situation. I need to get away from them. Because I can't, I don't want to be around that kind of energy. So, it's not that I am the other person, it's just that, not that they can take anyone's energy, I mean, they feed off of other people's energy and their own mind or whatever. They watch people and they look at people's reactions and stuff. That's how they feed off of their energy. But Moon in Pisces can have the emotions of them, like just sad or happy, or of anyone, you know, especially not just energy vampires, everyone on this planet that they're around, and even through contact over the internet, that can affect them too, and in a very positive way it can. I mean, I could be around, 10 people in a day and be like them, and they all could have good, energy and good, happy emotions, and nothing could be going on. Um, but there's days when there's, bad feelings or emotions from people, or sad, or difficult situations, or, if someone died, I can feel your emotions. I can feel empathy for you and be like, you know, be like you and like as if it's my own emotions. Moon and Pisces don't have that wall to protect them like Moon and Cancer does, like that crab shell that protects them. But there's no boundaries with Moon and Pisces and everyone else. So that is a big thing about them. They want to get away from emotions sometimes and, you know, recharge and get their own self back. And because it's hard to kind of, since it's ruled by Neptune, it's all about no boundaries, and they want to get away from, you know, everything, and, you know, get in tune with themselves again and who they really are. And um they can be very passionate though, compassionate, I mean, and be a good friend in that way because they can, you know, tell what's going on with you, um even if you don't say anything. But the thing is about like a moon compatibility, for instance, it's more how people get along with Pisces, a moon and Pisces. That's the thing. Like, moon and Pisces can get along with everybody in all 12 zodiac signs. And they can understand all 12 zodiac signs, you know, and it's such a deep placement to have in your birth chart because they they can, you know, understand you so much, like on a really deep emotional level. It's not just you know, because it's something to tell them. It's because they can already feel your emotions. Um, and they are, since they're ruled by Neptune's creative planet, they can be have creative, you know, hobbies or jobs, or, you know, can have really, you know, kind of art, um creative work or something. It's really, you know, imaginative and really, you know, and a lot of people can, you know, have good, big potential to have a lot of, you know, good work, a lot of creative work, like, you know, that can, you know, like take their jobs like really far, you know, and it can be a really, you know, fun placement to have in that way. And they are escapists though, when they want to get away from reality. That's really Neptune, you know, they want to be dreamy and escapist and get away from stress and sadness and, you know, all that. So some can turn to alcohol or drugs, which, like I said, it's not all of them. It's not all moon and Pisces because I've never done drugs. Um, excuse me. I've never. I mean, I will have a drink once in a while, but I do not get drunk. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. I'm not into that kind of stuff. So I can certainly say it's not all moon and Pisces that would do that kind of a thing. But that's one way they can escape. But it depends on your life, your, you know, personality. I can say I notice whenever I want to escape, it's all about music. You know, playing it. I have different instruments or listening to it. Or another moon in Pisces might, you know, clean the house. You know, like a Virgo sun sign or something, or Taurus sun sign could, you know, cook. You know, that could be like one of their hobbies or their job, or they might, you know, escape from reality and not like go in the kitchen or, you know, do stuff like that. You know, put their energy to good use. And or read books, or I mean, you can escape in a lot of ways. They are very emotional people because, you know, it's such an emotional placement dad because they can be like all 12 signs. So, and they can be sensitive too, especially as a child. Up to the age about 7, you're your moon sign more until you get past 7, then you start growing into your sun sign more. So, especially as a child, they can be over emotional and take things the wrong way even. Um, but they, since they're ruled by Neptune, their sleep, like their energy, like they kind of don't have as much as other people sometimes, so they need more sleep than others. Um, and they're adaptable, like I said, changeable, mutable signs, so they really go with the flow kind of a sign. So they're not like Taurus that once everything will always stay the same. Um, they could, adapt to any new situation if they have to. And, it's, um, hard to say no to people as a moon in Pisces, which can be taken as manipulative, like moon in Pisces can be manipulated. But I can say for sure that, especially if you grow into your sun sign more and it's not Pisces, or if you grow into something else like your birth chart, or aspects are helping that out, and situations you've learned from, it's you can say no. You can learn to, which I've done, and I'm writing a book, an energy book, like I said, and one of the chapters is all about saying no and being an empowered empath and not a codependent one. So Moon and Pisces definitely can say no to people. It's not that they're manipulated. It's just they are so compassionate that they want to be friends with everyone and, be there for everyone. But I know plenty of sun sign Pisces and moon sign and, whatever else that definitely can say no and, stick up for themselves. Um, but like I said, they can be like all 12 signs. So they can be like an Aries, like a little kid, impulsive. They can be like Taurus and not want to change. They can be like Gemini and want to communicate all the time. They can be like Cancer and be motherly. Can be Leo and outgoing in like the spotlight. And they can be like Virgo and be analytical, especially since that's the opposite sign. You're opposite of your opposite sign, and you're also like them. So I can be like a Virgo too. Um, they can be like Scorpio and have intense feelings if they want. You know, especially with psychic abilities that some people have, which I do have a lot. And in my birth chart also indicates a lot of psychic ability, but I have a lot of clear, psychic abilities. So Moon and Pisces can almost change, if they feel like it. If they think about it and they're in certain environments and situations, and that can also help to protect them, since they don't have that wall that protects them. So they can be like Scorpio and intense and, like, um, have intense, deep feelings, and they can be like, um, I don't know if I'm going in order anymore. It's hard to do that. I think I got out of order pretty much there. So Libra would be, that's after Virgo. So they can be like a Libra and want balance in relationships and stuff. And then Scorpio, I said. Or they could be like Sag and want to travel. Um, they could be like Capricorn and be serious and workaholics. They really can, have this energy about them and this, you know, mutable energy. I mean, they really can tap into who other people are and become them. And Aquarius, they can be detached and unemotional. And then there's Pisces. So anyway, yeah, I hope that helps understand the Pisces or anything in Pisces, especially Moon in Pisces, which this video is about. So other Moon in Pisces can feel free to comment. And so I'll be doing the other personal planets, finishing up all those in all the signs. So stay tuned for those videos.